everyone, welcome back to Reptiles and Resin. So today we are going to be making these little molds from BB Craft. And if you don't know about BB Craft, check them out. They have some awesome products. So we have the little flower molds that we got in that we're going to make today. Now these could be for UV resin. It did say it was, but we're going to use 1 hour fast cure, and there's like 5 different flowers on here. Let me move my, it didn't come in that box, but I'm reusing that box. So yeah, but I think, let me move this. I pulled out like 5 Let's Resin colors, and one, it's called Black Dahlia color. So I tried to pull out some red colors for Christmas flowers. But we're also going to do the leaves, but I am going to do some of these leaves in our Light Wish UV resin in green. So we're going to do a few of these first, only because I need a few of these for what we're doing, because we're going to add these into something. So we're going to fill this up and make a couple of these and get them cured and popped out. And we just, like I said, I need a few of these for something. Then we are going to pour one set. We're going to pour one set as regular resin. So I picked out the dark green for that. And yeah, all them little bubbles trapped in them corners there. But yeah, I'm going to do one. And then we're going to do some, I'll do some more off camera. That way y'all don't have to see me do like, I'll probably do this 4 times with UV resin. And I really need to get all these bubbles up because they are attached to these little stems down in there, like where they go at. Yeah, there's another one that just popped up. I'm hoping these will be, well, they should be fine. Should be dark enough. I want to put enough in here because some of it is still not full enough here. So I'm going to do one right now. Oops, and it's a little too full now. That's okay, I can just cut that off. And we're going to cure that, but I'm going to go on and just do that. But I'm going to do about maybe 2 or 3 more sets in the UV resin, and then we're going to do the rest. Let me put some gloves on. We're going to do one set with the green mica powder because we're going to be adding these to a jar. Yes. Oh Lord, I'm using these free gloves. I don't know how they are, but I figured I'd go on and try to use them. The free gloves. Okay, so these flowers, like I said, there's little different ones, but we're just going to pour them, even though they have some leaves in here. Oh, I should put some little green. I should put, because this one definitely has leaves you can see. So with my UV light on, I will hold that up under there and get it cured a little bit, because this one does definitely have little leaves that you can actually see. So I will get those tiny leaves. Oh, some of it's done leaked out. Might have to redo those. Some of them done leaked into the flower there. Oh, I'm probably off camera. Try to hold it down. Just trying to cure it to where it won't, I guess I could have got my little mini flashlight for that. Oh, this one's got like a little pendant thing on it. I guess you can use it for pendants on this one. It has a little pendant. See that little pendant hole in the flower? Yeah. So I guess you could use that for pendants. Now these I'm going to just pull out because they leaked. And I don't want anything going down into the flower that doesn't belong. And yeah. And I will set this up under this light while I am getting up making up a different one here. I'll just get it cured real quick on top so as to not run down the flower. So I will throw that up under the light. The rest of them I don't believe have any leaves on them. That one had a piece of silicone still attached. Okay, so I'm going to mix up about, see, it's got different things, 2.5 milliliters, 5. I think and then it's got the teaspoons, the ounces, the draws. But we're going to do 5 milliliters. So I'm going to do 2.5 of A, 2.5 of B. For each flower, we may have some left over. Okay, that was 2.5. And then 2.5 of B. No, A. That was B right there. Okay. There we go. Oops. And I think we'll just start with the black dahlia color, and that something done got in there already in my thing. Let me just throw that in the trash can. So I was gonna say, where'd my cup go? But apparently I never moved it off the top there. So we're gonna just get this mixed up. I'm not gonna put each and every one of these in the vacuum chamber because that would just be way too much. But I do want to make sure I get enough mica powder in here. Because I want pretty little, like, dark flowers. So, yeah. And that's that black dahlia. It's almost like a rustic red. And that wine color I pulled out may be really close to this. Oh, where's my alcohol? Because I am going to spray these little molds here. Let me turn this one back on one more time. But I think I'm going to do this one and this one here. And this sets up really quickly. So, don't have a lot of time to work with it. But you just want to make sure it's mixed really well. But you don't have a lot of time before it goes gooey on you. So I am going to spray this little bitty mold. And he has a lot of little indentations in him. And I do mean a lot. So I am going to poke him and prod him here. Let me get a paper towel ready. I'm already making messes. So I'm going to go around with this little dotting tool and just kind of, oh yeah, this one has the little pendant thing too. So you must be able to use them for pendants, but we're not going to do that today. I didn't even realize that until I started pouring them. So they got some little deep crevices in here, and I want to make sure those bubbles pop up. I see some coming up right now. So yeah, I want to make sure those bubbles are going to pop up for me. I hope this was enough. See, it's already starting to get thick to where it doesn't want to pour out that well. So you got working time, but it does thicken up really quickly on you. Yes, it does. It's already thickening up here. Try to get it in all these little corners of this flower. Like I said, see how it's getting stringy? It's already getting stringy on me. Already getting stringy. Well, instead of doing this, I guess I should have used the popsicle stick to get the rest of it out. Oh yeah, see how thick that is? It is thickened up really quick. Very thick. So that 5 milliliters was the perfect size, at least for this flower it was. Yep, it surely was. It took every bit of it on this one. Alright, so I'm going to just do that. Clean this off. Clean this off. May need another paper towel. And clean my dotting tool off here. Alright, so that was the black dahlia. We're going to do the purplish red next. I think I might do him in this. So I'm going to move this one over. And, oh gosh. Oh yeah, this one has that little pendant thing there too. I think that's a, yeah. But we're ignoring the pendant stuff. So, alright, I want the same amount, the 2.5 milliliters, and then another 2.5 milliliters, because they're not taking that much. And that's why I like these little medicine cups with all the different measurements on it. It really comes in handy for little small projects. Now I went on and pre-opened all of these because I didn't want to have to fight with opening these mica powders while we were doing that. So this one's called Purplish Red, and oh wow, that is pretty. Ooh, let's resin, yes. That's a pretty reddish purple, and I can see it. Yeah, that is gorgeous. Alright, so I'm going to get me a little alcohol down in this bad boy, because see all these little indentations? Yeah, we just pray for no bubbles. If we get some, it should be okay, because we're gonna put this inside something, so you probably won't even see the bubbles, but I still would rather not have the bubbles, if you know what I mean. So I'm just trying to push it down in here right now with my stick, and trying to get rid of all those bubbles that are coming up there. That is a pretty purple red. It really is. That is gorgeous. Oh, are we gonna have enough? Oh, we barely hit the top on that one. Wow. Boy, that's a pretty color. Yeah, so basically if you get these little flowers, it's about 5 milliliters that they hold here. And that's with scraping this. I think this is the deepest one, I do believe. I'm trying to really cover up these little indentation holes because we don't need them. The ones for pendants, but these would make beautiful little pendants for necklaces. They really would. Those would be so cute. Now, I guess you could use them for keychains too. You might have to make that hole a little bit bigger. But yeah, very, very pretty. Like I said, I just want to cover up that hole. Alright, tossy the cup. and get started on the next one here. That was the purplish red. I think I'm going to put, oh gosh. I think I'm going to put the colors by each other. Which one did we just have? The Black Dahlia. So I can see the colors. Alright, let me get another cup here. And let me, oh, gracious. My gloves are getting sticky. Oops. I need 2.5. Almost there. And this is why I like to put these in smaller bottles as well. So much easier than trying to pour from a large bottle. So much easier. Okay, so this one is the crimson. We're going to use crimson on this one. And it is pretty as well, of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Very pretty color. Alright, so we're going to use that one on this one. Oh, wait a minute. Are we missing a flower? Oh, yeah, I forgot. I was going to say, ain't that 5 flowers? Oh, that's a pretty pinky color. Oh, yes. That's very pretty. I tried to pull reds, but that's more of a pink. Let me pull this one out of here. Actually, I think we're going to use this one for the crimson. I just hope I can get these with no bubbles, like I said. Just really hope we get no bubbles in here. And these they don't take that long to set up, so that's a good thing. And see how I'm just trying to squish it in here a little bit? Trying to make sure this one's got a lot of indentations in it. I'm just hoping for no bubbles. And since this is a fast cure setting resin, there's definitely a chance for bubbles. And it goes up under here too, the resin does. On this one, I hope we have enough. Yeah, it goes up under this little lip and stuff here. Yeah. Let's see, like 2.5 milliliters is perfect for every size flower we've done so far. Oh, I think I need to get up under here. I could be wrong. Nope. I'm making a little bit of a mess now. I'm just trying to make sure we don't have any bubbles. Trying to make sure I get it up under them little lips too. And like I said, I don't mind trimming these little bitty flowers, so I'm not going to worry about that. I don't mind trimming these little bitty, flowers. Alright, we'll spray the top. Pray for the best, and that was the crimson. I don't know why I pulled out all those sticks. I'm just wiping and using the same stick over and over. Oops. Alright, so this is these cured perfectly. I will be making some more of those up. But for now, we're going to go on and do the green in it. But I will be making some more of those. I don't think I need more than what I've been making, even for these leaves. So I'm going to just stick to what we've been doing. The 5 milliliters. Oh, I kind of poured a little bit more in there. Okay, and that's for the green. I'll get a new stick for this green. Okay, so this will be the green one for us. And we only have 2 flowers left to go after this. And I'm really hoping that we don't get bubbles in these little stems. That's because when I put the UV in, it sure took to them. To the little bubble stems there. Maybe if I just go on and put some in here now, kind of swish it around, maybe we won't get too many. Kind of swish it up in there. I definitely don't want no bubbles in these. I think I made up a little too much, but we'll work with it. Get it around there. I don't think I want to overfill these, but I might have to because it seems like it doesn't want to go over the stem areas. Well, I can just wait for it to get a little thickened up and do that then. Yeah, I'll just let this thicken up a little bit and then put some over these little stem backs here that are kind of thin. I don't want it to run together. It seems like it wants to run together in the middle. So, perfect fix. There we go. Let me put the top on the green. And after that we have 2 more to go. Give it a light spray in here. I'm just waiting for it to thicken up a little bit, and see, it's still a little bit too runny there because this is going to run off if I keep going. I'm waiting for it to get thick. That's a pretty green though. What is that called? Dark green. Yeah, that one's the dark green. Yeah, I just kind of want to cover up these veining that are showing. I need this to thicken up. Now I want it to get thick, and now I don't want to thicken up fast. Yeah, I think it's going now, yeah. I want it to thicken up so I can just cover the backs of these veinings that are wanting to stick up on me. And it looks like it's about to bust its banks here. Alright, so I'm going to pour this right on into our little mold here. Oops, I'm pouring it on top of what's already done. That's not good. There must have been some clear and white in there. Alrighty, so we made up too much of the green, but we're going to put it in here. Oh, Lord. I just broke my stick. Yep. I broke my stick. Alright, so I will get the little bit left out of here and get it into this one. And then throw this stick away. Alright, so I'm going to leave that just sitting there. Alright, let's go on and get the next one, which will be the wine color. Oop. Okay, 2.5 and 2.5. Alright, we'll do, let me get something to wipe my hands off with. And I just dropped something. I don't know what it was, but I dropped something. And, oh, that's too much. This is the wine color. That crimson is looking really pretty, and so is that purpley red. Okay, that is very similar to the dahlia, black dahlia color. I think this one's actually a little bit darker. But very, I would almost say that's the same as wine, the black dahlia. Alright, let's see here. I think we'll do this one. Try to squish him around here. And these you don't have to mix for 3 or 4 minutes. Just make sure they're mixed thoroughly. But you don't have to mix the 1 hour fast cure as long as you do the regular resin. I have noticed that. And I think they also mentioned that. Alright, let me go on and get a little bit down in here and start the squishy in it. Pray we get some of these bubbles up in here. Because this is like a lot of little indentations. A whole lot of little spaces to fill up. Really hope this will be enough to fill it. This one looks a little deeper than what I thought it was here. Alright, going to get you filled up here. And this is the wine color from Let's Resin that Miss Patricia gifted us. Sure appreciate her. She says she loves watching with her kitty cat. Miss Patricia, if you're watching, what's the name of your kitty? Because you didn't tell me in the little gift note. What's your kitty cat's name? Or if you have more than one, I would love to know their names. I would love to know your kitty's names. Alrighty. Well, that's all the red wine. Clean that off a tiny bit. Alright, that's our red wine. And we have one more left. Excuse me. I woke up this morning a hot mess. Allergies or the fall season, they get you all stuffy. Where the allergy pills don't work, apparently. Alright, so our next color is the chestnut. And I've been wanting to see what this looks like. It is really pretty. Put the top on. Oh, did I forget to put the top on the wine? Yes, I did. Alright, so we're going to put that over there and put top on the wine. And put him by that. But yeah, those two. This one's actually looking a little more orange than this one. The Black Dahlia. Oh, this is like a beautiful coppery color. Oh, yes. Very nice. Oh, yeah. Pretty pumpkin would be gorgeous in this chestnut color. It is gorgeous. Yeah, that's a pretty color. Alrighty, we will get those in there. Like I said, I'm going to make up a few more of the UV sets, but this one I wanted to put on top. Oh, I love that chestnut. Let's Resin, why can't y'all make individual bottles and sell them? Because I would love a huge bottle of this chestnut. That is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Try to get this in here before it sets on me, and try to get those bubbles to come up as well. And this one, these little flowers are, like I said, intricate. They go all deep in here. And I'm not sure what flowers are what, but they're going to be pretty. A lot of you know what flowers are what, so I don't know the names of a lot of flowers, but I just know I love looking at flowers. I do love them. They're so beautiful. Now we do have some of this one left over. So that one must have been a little smaller. I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna just go on and pour this in here in our little scrap pile. I was gonna put some on the back of that, but I changed my mind because I don't want to mess nothing up. So I will go on and just get that in here, my little leftovers. Alrighty, so we have everything taken care of, and once these set, I will put these two in the little scrap bin. Once these set up, I will take these out, but I'm gonna make a few more of these. Pop that open, yeah, because this one, and I don't think I'm gonna try to fill it as full, because now I have to trim these. And I'll take it, I don't want to cut it over it, but I'll just take it and just cut around the leaf indentations. But the next ones, I'm going to make sure I don't fill up as full as I did. So yeah, I'll get probably about 2 more sets of these, maybe 3 made, and then I will come back and we will put our jar together that we are going to make. I'm only doing this off camera because it's flying everywhere. I don't want to hit myself in the eye. Alright, so we're going to let this cure. We'll come back. Let me spray this one. These are probably already, yeah, they're getting hard, so they don't take long. So we'll be back soon once these are cured, and we will do our jar that we are going to put these in and on. Alrighty, everyone, we're back. It's been a long day, let me tell you. Long day. I thought I turned the camera on, but when I come back, I had done unmolded 2 of these. But look at this cutest little flower ever. I love this one. And this was that crimson color, and that is so pretty. And then this one was the little, this one was the black dahlia. And see, they have the little hole in there, but we're not going to worry about that. I'm going to actually just trim that off of that because we don't need it in here. So, and this was the purplish red, yeah. Oh, that is pretty. These flowers have such pretty detail, and they really, really do. And so far I see no bubbles. Now I see his little hole, but it's not protruding out, so I'm gonna just, they're still tad soft, but that's a good thing because of what we're gonna do with them. We're gonna put them in the Let's Resin pudding jar, and Miss Patricia has sent me that pudding jar. Oops, is that the same as this one, only smaller? Yeah, I think that is the same one. Now this one doesn't have the little pendant hole on it. So yeah, that one doesn't have the pendant hole. Get some of that little slight overage off there. And this one was that chestnut, and like I said, that would be so pretty in a pumpkin. That is so pretty. That is a really pretty color. And then this was the, got overage all over me, the red wine. Red wine. Oh gosh, I can't get the overage off. It's a little, oh gosh, gloves flying at me. It's that little, really super thin overage. It doesn't want to come off. I got it all over me. What is that? Piece of overage. Oh, I got one tiny bubble right here. Right there. Just one out of all these flowers. Out of all those flowers, I got one tiny bubble on that petal. Oh, another piece of overage. I'm trying to make sure I've got all this overage off. Okay. And as you can see, I made up a few of these. I don't think we're going to be using them all, though. to be honest with you. So we have our pudding jar from Let's Resin. They say it holds like 4.3 ounces or something on this, and like 1 ounce, I believe it said on the lid. But I ended up making 6, so whatever's left over, we'll color it and put it in here, because the only thing I added to the clear, and I used the T-Expert 4-hour demold, and I put some gold dust in it from Stone Coat. And it's sitting in the vacuum chamber right now, just, he's hanging out, chilling, you know, doing what he want to do. I'm going to get my tweezers. These are my big tweezers, because we're going to put these flowers inside there. And I was trying to figure out which one I wanted to save, but I think it's going to be this one for the top. Now, I know it sounds crazy, but I know it's kind of shallow and stuff, but I just love the way this flower is made and the way it looks. I really do. Now, yes, all of these are pretty, but that one, I don't know, it's just my favorite. And I am going to cut this one off. And what I mean by, I'm just cutting that little hole off there. See, I gave him a little petal trim, but you won't see this right here at all. So I had to give him a little petal trim. This one I'm not going to worry about, because that hole is so little right there. So, let's get our resin out of this vacuum chamber. And let's get to pouring. And then we're going to stuff these leaves and the flowers in here. Oh, and let's see. I am going to spray the top of it to get those bubbles off. I'm going to grab me some gloves real quick in case it gets like super messy that we don't want, but it could. You never know with me. I could spill it all for all we know. See, I done set the cup on the tweezers. Disaster waiting to happen. Oops. I'm trying to get 2 fingers in one hole here. Alright, so I'm going to start off with this. And I am going to give it a good little squirt of alcohol here, because it's got these, actually, this top screws on. So, yeah, I'm trying to get that down into that hole there. And we're going to get this resin down in here. And then I'm going to squish it. You see, I just put a little bit of that gold dust in there. I need another paper towel just to keep my fingers clean. So now I'm going to... Oh, and a bubble just came up. So I'm just kind of taking it and squeezing these sides. And there's another bubble. Yep. Trying to work these bubbles out of these little, oh gosh, what do you call them? The jar indentations, like the screwing on part. Yeah. I actually think I'll just squirt a little bit more in here to get those bubbles. So I'm trying to go around each and every section, because I do not want any bubbles in here. Alright, so I'm going to go on and do this one. And this one looks like it would just love bubbles, with its little lip up under here. And its little indentations in here as well. It just looks like it's going to just say, come stay with me, Bubbles. Come stay. Yeah, it already looks like that. Alright, so I just want to get a little bit in here, because I want to squish him around too. Yeah, but this one already looks like it's going to be my problem child here. It's got ridges, and it's got little dips, and a rim. So yeah, he's going to be my little problem child. But I'm going to do my best to work this out. And all these little nasty bubbles. Come on, bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles. I'm going to do my best. And there we go, getting messy. I'm going to get a little bit more in here. And I think I'm going to stop for a minute because I need to get my flowers in here. But I want to go on and get this top poured and try to get, like I said, some of these bubbles out of here. And hopefully we get this rim and everything really good. Like I said, it's got that screw mechanism on here, and if we get a screw in there, if we get a bubble in there, it's just gonna mess everything up. Let me move this for a minute. I'm gonna spray that one more time, but I am gonna clean this top up real good here. Now this top is what we're gonna be seeing as the actual top. Alright, and with this silicone I can actually see if there is a bubble in this lid, so that's kind of good. And that doesn't mean they won't rise though. Oh, do I have something? Guess I'll try to use this. Just to be extra cautious, but I don't think that's really going to help me any today. Not with this one. Not with this one. I am going to let this one sit for a minute here. See if any bubbles come up, and we are going to get to pouring this one. Alright, so this is the bottom, so we want the flowers like this would be the top. So I am going to just dip them in here. Hopefully that will help alleviate any bubbles that may come our way. And just kind of push them in here like this. And I'm going to drop some, let's see, that one goes that way. I'm going to drop some leaves, just drop them in here any way they want to go. Now we might not be using all these flowers now that I see it. I don't know if they'll all fit in here, but yeah, I just want to kind of, I hope I ain't overdid it with the oh gosh, which way do I want this one to go? Let's see, like that. I hope I ain't overdid it with the oh gosh, I can't think. With the glitter. That's what I was trying to get out my mouth, but didn't want to come out there. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. The glitter. I hope I didn't overdo it with the glitter. But yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Okay, and I think I can get this one right here. Yeah, get on in there. And we have room for one more, but I'm going to get some of these leaves in here. And quite honestly, I don't care which way the leaves are going. So, some up, some down, it doesn't matter. And this one I want this way, so. Yay. Oh, look at the big old bubbles trapped in there. Come on off of there, buddy. You know what? I think I'm going to cheat. Oh, crap. Now I can't see. I think it's going to, and I think I'm going to sit this thing into the vacuum chamber before I fill it up with resin. And I think I'm going to cheat a little bit and do that. Yeah, I think I am. Alright, I am going to put some more of these in here. And like I said, just, so I guess we will be, see, I didn't think we would use them all, but we are. They're just going to go wherever they want to flow. That's where they flowing. Oh, look at all those bubbles in there. I think those are coming up from the flowers. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to transfer this over to the vacuum chamber real quick. Just to get those bubbles to pop up. I think that will be perfect. And that will get some of those bubbles pop up. And I actually need to put this in there as well. I think that will help us. I'm actually going to put both of them in here. I think that will help with those bubbles. And then I can finish filling it up. Now this one's going to go on top. I don't know if I'm going to use these. Yeah. I don't know if we will be. Oh, let me check the pot. Oh, crap. Okay. Yeah, we don't want no overage. Come on, mini bubbles. They are coming up everywhere. Probably from the flowers I put in. Oh, yeah. So it's nice if the mold will fit in your pot. And you can get all those little stinky bubbles out. Very nice, but don't fill it all the way. Or you'll have a bubbly mess everywhere. But they are coming up, so yay. Woohoo! And most likely that's going to take care of all our bubbles in them little rims too. So that's a good thing. Just bubble it away in a little pot here. I have made a little mess with spillage, but it is what it is. Trying to figure out if the bubbles are ever going to stop coming up. Gracious. Let's see, I didn't put the lid in yet, but I spilled a little bit out, not a lot. A little bit spilt out, but that's easy to clean. I got my silicone mat at the bottom here. So yeah, we got a little mess there. Some of the leaves went together. I gotta keep an eye on this little lid. Oh, look at them little big bubbles. Boy, I tell you. Alright, I'm gonna let that I'm gonna let that sit in the pressure pot here, and I'm gonna look in. I think my leaves done combined together in here. Wow, I hate to go digging, but some of them have done, like, went together. Oh, I hate to add more, but I'm gonna add these last two here somewhere in the pot. Oh, you know what? No. Well, I was gonna leave him right there, but I guess I could put him on the bottom, these two on the bottom, because I'm not going to use those on the top. Really wish I could get those separated right there. I just don't want to make any bubbles. And that's what I'm afraid I'm going to do. Yeah, I don't want to make any bubbles. Okay. Well, I guess we're just going to leave him like he is. He's the only one not cooperating with us. And there is one bubble right there. I see you. Okay, yeah, it's getting sticky and messy. And it's 4-hour fast cure, so it is getting thick on me. Alrighty. Alright, so what I wanted to do was, I guess, I figure, even though they're a different color, you know, I could put them. No, I'm not going to. We could sit these on the bottom, like so. Oops. Of the jar. Yep, if you have any bubbles, please come up now. Thank you. And we'll just have that at the bottom of the jar. Yay. Alright, I think he could take a look. Well, now this video is getting longer than what I thought it was going to be. Isn't that always the way it usually will go? Alright. Alright, let me check on this lid. We have a little spillage I'm not going to worry about. I'll just have to trim up the bottom. And we're going to UV resin the little, I guess, cabbage rose. It looks like a cabbage rose to me. This one has a lot of mini bubbles coming up. Real itty bitty bubbles out of that screw-on lid. So yeah, not a lot though, but it has a good little bit. Kind of glad I thought about that, because other than that, we would have probably got bubbles in our lid. Hopefully this will help. Really hoping this will help with the bubbles. It has to, right? It's a vacuum chamber. But you never know. It's no guarantee. There is no guarantee that we won't still have a bubble. No guarantee at all. Alright, you guys. I'm going to just call that a day. I'm going to let that run for a little bit longer. When we come back, we'll unmold everything. Hopefully I didn't go too heavy-handed with the gold. And we'll attach our little, I'm thinking it's a cabbage rose. It could be a carnation, not sure. But we're going to attach that to the top when we come back. And I'll see you soon. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Reptiles and Resin. I wanted to make sure our jar was really dry because I didn't want to mess it up. So yeah, I let it sit. Stop barking at the mail lady, Zeus. Oh, I was gonna say, what did I do with the flour I'm putting on top? I put it in the little thing here. So let's pray that vacuum chamber worked and we did not get any bubbles in this, because I put the mold and all in the vacuum chamber. So let's hope not. I'm going to flip that over there. So that's overage. Well, it looks good. I don't see any bubbles on the little rings at all. Little cleanup around here before we add that. Well, it's a little knockoff overage. See, we're gonna add the flour. Yeah, I'm gonna just go around it and knock off all this overage that's just sticking up here. But yeah, I don't think I went too heavy-handed on the gold. It just gives it a nice golden shimmer. Okay. Oh, dang it. I thought I had my packing tape. Sometimes that packing tape works better than this tape. I was just trying to get some of this little light overage off of here. Sometimes that packing tape works better than this. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get him unmolded. If I can get him started. Oh, I think I got one. Okay, yay. Yeah, because it's got that overage too. Just a little overage there. Don't want to cut my finger, so you got to be careful around those edges there. Oh, God, I got tape stuck to me. All right, now I'm going to try to roll him down. Since he's got a round belly on him, we're going to roll him out. Some of the flowers moved on me. Oh, dang it. Why is the little ones always the hardest? I guess because they're so little. Don't want to cut my finger off on that edge there. But we need to get this started going down. Yeah. Oh, that's looking good so far. Oh, that looks really pretty. See how that one kind of, and this one, oh, that's looking so pretty. Oh, wow. Oh, I think the vacuum chamber worked, you guys, on the no bubbles in these indentations at all. This is the cutest little jar ever. Oh, that is so cute. I love it. That is so cute. Let me get my mold back. Oh, Lord. It just flew all in my face, all the little overage. Oh, goodness. Where'd my trash can go? I'm always losing trash can. No bubbles, you guys. Thank you, Jesus. Not a one. Let's see if it works. Oh, my goodness. Perfection. Alright, so let me get another piece of tape here, because I'm gonna get all this overage off of here. Oh, that is so cute. And we're gonna just put that one flower right there. Oh, yeah, that's why I didn't want to use those leaves, because I think it would have kind of stood out on us. I mean, and this is the cutest jar ever, and it's the lid screws on. I mean, what more can you ask for? All right, I'm gonna just kind of knock off this edge before we put this UV on here, and we're gonna just cover this lid in some UV. It doesn't need any extra sparkle. because that sparkle is going to show through that UV anyway. Okay, now I need to find, I don't know what I did with that little cloth that, oh, here it is. That little cloth that I like to wipe everything off with, a little microfiber cloth. Just wipe off everything. And then, let me move all this out the way. Let me see if I can get this UV light without messing it up over here. Oh Lord, I got the cord all. Well, I guess I'm going to have to take it apart. I didn't realize the cord was in there. Oh, goodness. Alrighty, there we go. Hopefully I can get it. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Okay. Got the top and bottom going there. Okay, so basically, we're just going to get some UV resin on this cutie pie. Just go around this edging. I don't want to put too much because we still need to put our little flower, but I do want to sweep it to the edge. I call it sweeping to the edge. Just want to sweep that to the edge there. Oops, hopefully I just didn't go over there and ruin anything. Alrighty, so that's good. Where's the lighter? Take my lighter just in case there are any bubbles that want to hide in there that I do not see. And see, you can still see all that through there. Okay, make sure that's clean. And then we'll place our little, I'm calling it a cabbage rose in here. Press him down to where he's got his UV on him. So it will attach. Make sure it is centered there and we should be good to go. Put him under this light. And actually think, oh, this is good. This isn't even sharp, but it's got a little like indentation and two of them stuck up through there. So I'll probably just put a tad of UV on this since we've already got it out. And it's got a little lip on it, but it's not sharp. But it does have just a tad bit of lip on it there. So we'll just put a little UV on this as well and get him cured up. Oops. Need a paper towel. This is the cutest jar ever. I like how those flowers from BB Craft came out in them. And I like that some of them are pendant flowers to where you can make a keychain or a necklace. Those are really cute. And I will link the BB Craft link. Also have a discount code in my description if you want to use the discount code to buy you some stuff from BB Craft. And I think they have a fall sale going on too right now. So yay! But I like BB Craft. I've never had a problem with BB Craft. They're very, very nice things on there. And all kind of stuff too. Not just for resin crafting, but beading and sewing and needle point, all that good stuff. Oh, I forgot to just run my lighter over here before I put that in the light, because it will cure just from sitting out here. It will start to cure, trust me, I know. Oh goodness. So yeah, I'm turn that on for a second. Actually, I need to check and see if this one is dry. Oh yeah, this one's dry. Okay, this one, well, will it fit up under here? It might actually. Oh, that's a little too close. Hold on. Yeah, I'd rather just hold it up for a minute till it cures, because that'll be a little close there. And if you watch really closely, you can see the UV shrinking in, which is really cool. And then we got the two little leaves at the bottom there. Yeah, but if you watch really closely, you can see the UV shrinking. Alright, we got everything trimmed up, and that jar is absolutely adorable. I think they call this a pudding jar, I believe it is. It is so cute. No, they call it a flower pot. Why would they call this a flower pot? That's what it says on the label. Jar casting craft flower pot. Why would this be a flower pot? Oh, we got smooth edges now. Hallelujah, hallelujah. So pretty. And it cured from inside because you got that UV up under here, so everything's clear. So yeah, come on and finish up so we can put you back together again. I did put the top on that, yeah. Woohoo! I like this little set from BB Craft. Beautiful little flower, and they have plenty of detail in them. There is a lot of detail in those flowers. They are so pretty. It's a whole lot of detail. It really is for such a little flower. Now, I don't know how big this flower is. The flower itself is about 1 1/4 inch, but from there it's like 1 1/2 from that little leaf. The other ones are about the same. Some of them are almost 2 inches. Let me see. Oh yeah, that one's like over 1 1/2 inch, that big one in there. But yes, so pretty. Alright, that should be done. Oh, I just turned it back on, you guys. Oh yeah, that's done. Perfect. Oh, that is so cute. I'm glad I did the leaves, even the ones that didn't cooperate. Like, there's 3 leaves right here. And then there's 2. I wish he would have stayed up here. But yeah, even the ones that didn't cooperate, it's like they just did their own natural thing and did what they wanted to do. And a lot of these colors are looking just alike, but there's certain subtleties. Like, there's like darker, medium light, but they're all in the same like color family except for him. He's special. And I'm so glad this purple glitter, really. I am so glad I put this top and this mold in there. Now, I didn't fill the mold like quite all the way, but the top was. But I'm so glad I put that in the vacuum chamber, because most likely we would have had bubbles everywhere. And now we have a perfect jar that goes on perfectly. Absolutely gorgeous. I'll turn it around for you all to see. Slowly she turns. Oh, goodness. But yeah, it turned out lovely. And they have such good detail in them. I love it. Absolutely love it. Alright, you guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video of I'm calling it a jar, not a flower pot, because, yeah, I don't know why you would call it a flower pot. Well, I guess it's a flower pot now because it has flowers in it. So, oh, goodness. Get all this little fine, because we did have some leakage, so I'm just cleaning up these molds. And someone asked how I store my molds. To be honest with you, okay, I'll take you on a little room tour here. This is all like the glitters and things, and then this is like overage storage and stuff. And I moved my mica powders. This is all like alcohol inks here now. But I've got my mica powders in one of these drawers. So this is like my mica powders. And here. And here. And then this is like the metallics and all that good stuff. Or chromes. And then these are the smaller molds that I have in the second drawer that I can just grab if I need to. And this is just like the junk. What do we call it? The junk thing where it's the catch-all. And then this is on rollers, my little metal stand where I have all the resin at the bottom there. My pressure pot, silicone, and then I have all the stuff that's made. This one is just filled with molds. That one's got Christmas molds in it. And then I got 2 empty ones. And computer. And then this is where I do the glitter. And then we got mailing and shipping. But then I use the dresser. My old dresser. And it's filled with molds. Even though I need to redo it. This one's got the coaster molds in it. This one's got fish and turtles in it. Oops. And snails apparently. And then this just, I've had this dresser for years. This one's got the big tray and bowl molds. But yeah. And let me move my snacks. I never did put those back. This has got my brother cutting machine in it that I never use. And then we got the lizard molds and stuff like that. We've got some more small molds like the little fishes. I'm growing my plants for the dragon. Well, or for my lizards. I like to grow them their own food. These are the flat molds, like tray molds. Things like that. Anything that stays flat. And then this one is the big molds, like the pouring your heart out mold. And he needs to come back in here. Because they're heavy. So yeah, that's it. That's my garden. We got arugula. We got turnips, and we got some peppermint growing in those because Nacho, the bearded dragon, loves fresh arugula. So almost all of it's arugula. And Red likes his turnip greens. So yeah. And then this is just, I gotta return that. There goes my witch. Somebody buy the witch. And then I just got the stuff that, you know, once you make something, you need to let it sit on a flat surface and cure. So yeah, just got it sitting on a flat surface so they can cure really well. And that's basically it. That's where this is all the new molds. I just got some in, so I got we got some new snowflake molds that are so pretty that just came in. So yeah, all our new molds are in here that I need to pull from. And that's it. The desk is a little messy, but it stays messy when you're a crafter. So yeah, that's the room tour. Go 49ers. Even though we have a sucky year this year. Oh, goodness, but yeah. Oh, and then, well, I do have another one. So, yeah, I do have another one. I cut the video off. And this, I can't remember what's in here. Oh, that's the sewing stuff in there. Oh, this is all the jewelry stuff. Like the, oh gosh, the little things of jewelry in the small drawers. And these are empty. This is just the thing. These are, I think, still empty. And then this one has all the overflow as well, like extra stuff, the molding stuff, and then the stickers, and then the little Christmas stuff. So, yeah. And that's about it. And this one, what is in here? I think there's junk in here, yeah. Oh, Jesus. And that's the wood. Yep, and then this one's just got the cups and stuff in it like that. And then the thing, and then what's in this top one? Oh, the tip gun and the heat guns in that one. And then the bottom one is just some of these. So I got some empty spaces. But yep. Yep. Alright, I will see y'all on the next video. Toodles. Bye for now. Thank you for watching. Everyone have a very blessed day.